What is up, Reds? Welcome to the Sunday summary. It is not Sunday, though. It's Thursday at the time of filming, guys. So if we're a little off on, news or whatever, that's the reason why. But we're still going live for you guys. Got some prior engagements, and that's why we can't go live on Sunday before the match. But Steve, what's good, man? How you doing?
We won't be off on any information because I can predict the future.
I don't. Oh, okay. Well, tell me what's going on.
Liverpool going to beat United.
It's real vague, bro.
What time's that game?
I think it's 11:30, isn't it?
All right, so the Sunday summary would have been out by then.
Right. I'm going to put it live at like 9 or whatever.
I'll tell you guys what it is. Liverpool's going to beat United 3-1.
3-1.
No clean sheet, unfortunately. No clean sheet.
Hey, what are you going to do? What are you going to do?
I'll tell you what it's going to be. It's going to be a blunder by Alisson.
Oh, you think?
I think he's due.
I don't want to. I want to stay positive at the beginning. We can. We can go down that road at the end. But
I'm predicting the future. Don't I get a chance to guess something outrageous?
Oh, that's true. But why would you go for our own team? Why not Harry Maguire has a blunder?
No. We're going to score 3 goals. I'm trying to tell you how they're going to score 1.
Okay.
It's not. They're not going to outclass us. It's going to be a blunder by Alisson.
I got you. Well, at the time of recording, right, we do have some news that we want to talk about before we preview the Man United match. Now, the first one being the AFCON situation, right? News came out today. These players are going to be out for like 8 matches or something crazy. Or they're going to end, I don't know, they're going to miss big matches. Brentford, Chelsea, Crystal Palace, and like 2 FA Cup games or something like that. And this goes for Naby Keita, Mo Salah, and Sadio Mane. Personally, I think that they should fight it. Very similar to what they did with the Brazilian players. Remember when they came back from international break and they couldn't play and we fought it? That needs to be done. And I'm pretty confident they're going to get a shorter window where these players can come back. Because to my understanding, once they leave, they won't be able to come back until February. Again, this is just the rumors around the Twitter sphere right now. But dude, are you tired of these international breaks in the middle of the season? I think it's the stupidest idea.
I'm not tired of international breaks. I'm really not, because pre-COVID, like, this was the norm.
Yeah.
Not a problem at all.
And I'm not saying it's a problem, you know what I mean?
Right? I don't know what changed, because, to be honest, I haven't really been keeping up with the current events.
Yeah.
I thought they were only going to miss like 2 matches.
And see, that's what I thought too, right? We knew that they were going to go because AFCON was postponed or whatever. But what bothers me about the whole situation is the length of time they're going to be gone, right? There's only so much time in the summer, right? So there's got to be a way to get around this, though, Steve. Either shorten the season or make the summer longer. It's like they got to do this stuff in the summer. I just feel like it risks these players' health, and it sometimes can ruin a team's chances of, winning a trophy, making top 4, whatever. I just think, if the players are going to go, good, that's fine, but they shouldn't be gone for weeks. Like, it shouldn't be like that.
8 matches, 6 to 8 matches.
Let me pull this up, because this was crazy. I read it this morning. I was like, what? Because we initially thought, like you said, 2 to 3 matches.
Like literally 2 to 3 games.
Yeah.
What am I missing here? Is
AFCON
AFCON longer than the World Cup now? AFCON? Kyle.
Yeah.
AFCON.
All right. So here's the deal. All right. So players have to be let go from their clubs on a certain date. Okay. So this is going to be the 26th or the 27th of December, but there's a chance it's going to be pushed back to the first week in January. Okay. So that's the thing right now. However, the official tweet from The Athletic, right, or this was taken from The Athletic, says that players participating in AFCON will leave soon after the final whistle blows on Boxing Day, so December 26th. And some players may not fly back until the second week of February. That's almost 2 months. That's almost 8 weeks. That's what I was thinking of. Almost 8 weeks. They could miss up to 8 games. Never mind. 8 games is what I was thinking of. 6 Premier League and 2 FA Cup games. Now, this is the maximum. What the hell is going on, dude?
For what?
For AFCON.
Okay, answer me this, Kyle. What's AFCON?
The African Cup of Nations. Isn't that what it is? I hope that's the
No,
right
that's
thing.
exactly what it is, man. I'm just being a you know what.
Yeah.
Oh man. Mo
It's
Salah, Nabi.
I mean, hey, it's Origi and Minamino's time. We might have to recall Sepp Vandenberg and put him up on the wing during this window.
Right wing. At least he's there.
Absolutely crazy.
People are gonna start freaking out over this news. Let's give it some time.
I think they're gonna fight back. I think they're gonna fight back.
We're not even in November yet. Like, that makes no sense.
Yeah.
What was it? What was it before?
They were gonna miss like 2 to 3 games. But again,
no, but like 2 years ago, whatever the last AFCON was. Last year?
Well,
is it every year?
Wasn't it scheduled for last year, and then because of COVID, they didn't do it, so they pushed it back? Isn't that what happened?
I'm not an AFCON fan. I don't know.
Neither am I. I don't follow it. So that's the thing. I just follow the fact that they're taking two of our best players in the middle of the season, and they could miss 8 games, Steve.
Dude.
8 games.
Don't expect that to happen. Don't expect 8 to happen, but like
that's if they go all the way, obviously. Say, I don't know. You think they're going to sabotage the game and just head home early?
I mean, look, dude. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if like these players were like, no,
dude. Yeah, I couldn't blame them.
I'm not getting paid over there.
Yeah, and I saw something else. This is a very hot take, and obviously it won't happen. But if they were suggesting that if players are taken in the middle of the season, the international team should pay the club's wages for that time.
I don't agree with that.
Neither do I. But that's why I said it's a hot take.
But I do think, do they get what do they get paid?
I think they play for free, right? Because it's like an honor to play for your country.
I don't think they play. We're gonna get ripped in the comments for not knowing.
Of course we are.
I don't know.
Of course we are. I thought they played for free.
But also, there's a lot of bonuses in contracts. And if you miss 8 games, if you're Mo Salah and you're scoring at an unbelievable rate, or you're Sadio Mane and your goal bonus kicks in after 14 goals,
dude,
something like that, and you miss 8 or 6 Premier League games, no, I'm all set. What am I going to do?
Here's the thing. You should never miss a Premier League game. This isn't rec league, bro. You can't miss a game because you have something going on with your family or, something. I mean, family, okay, that's a bad example. But like with rec league games, you call out sick or you can't go because, I don't know, you have a family vacation already planned, right? You don't do that this isn't rec league. You can't just take the players away to play in another tournament.
I mean, this has been going on. This is nothing new.
I know, but it's frustrating now because tournaments in the middle of the season have, like, obviously AFCON's been a thing, but
this is the only one, right?
Yeah. Has AFCON traditionally been in the summer, and that's why it was never an issue? And they pushed it to the winter? Look, we're going to get ripped in the comments. My point being is a tournament in the middle of the season is different than international breaks, because during the international breaks, no one's playing for their club. But they're being taken away from the club. To me, that bothers me. It really bothers me. Like, dude.
No, AFCON's always the same time every year.
Yeah, and so if it's at the same time every year, then is it every 4 years or is it every year? Every 2 years? This is how little I follow international. This is how little I follow international football.
I think it's every 4 years.
Dude, it's absolutely crazy.
Yeah, 17 and 21.
Okay.
The last one was in 2017.
Why don't I remember either of them going away for that?
I'm
trying to, because Salah's played for
4.
Egypt. You said 17, 2017.
Yeah, you were 4 years old.
You're an idiot. Oh my God. Bro, what are you talking about? 4 years old.
Sheesh, dude.
It's crazy. Guys, let us know in the
I'm
comments.
messing with you. It's like the World Cup.
I know. What do you guys think, though? Like, obviously, this is a huge tournament, and it's an honor to play for your national team. We're not knocking that. But what I'm saying is that you're being paid. It's like, dude, all right.
No,
It's
there's
like you were.
no. There's nothing we can do.
I know there's nothing we can do, but let me just put one more analogy in there. It's like you get taken away from work, your actual job, to go volunteer somewhere.
Oh, they definitely get paid for this, dude.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel
To
like we
some
should
extent.
definitely know that. We don't follow international football like some of
I'm
y'all
never
do.
going to. And
So if you follow
think
it,
I should be following AFCON, then you got another thing coming.
sorry, I'm not doing it.
To any of you.
I don't have the time. I got so much other
AFCON.
stuff going on. I don't have the stuff. I can't do it.
AFCON. AFCON. Anyways, we
Steve,
got some big news.
yo, we got some big news. In case you guys didn't notice, okay, we have been very fortunate enough to partner with our boys and ladies and everyone over at Manscaped. They've been very generous with us. They were even nice enough to send us a free trial of some of their new equipment, Steve. And I got to say, this lawnmower 4.0, man, this thing right here, all right, it's even got an LED light so you can see what I'm talking about. Look, if you haven't been with the times, men shave their balls. That's a thing. People do it. All right. And if you've ever done it before with a razor or anything else, okay, very easy to nick yourself. Very dangerous. And it takes like an hour. Bro, I use this. I'm not joking. Okay. Not only did it take me 2 minutes, but it like prevents and limits nicks. Like it's specifically designed for that. Like they have a patent or something on the razor. Like the razor itself is awesome. And guys, if you haven't already, I mean, definitely look into this, okay? They've been nice enough to even offer us a discount code, okay? If you use capital N, capital B, capital R at checkout on the Manscaped website, okay, we'll put a link down in the description for that. You will get 20% off your order and free shipping, dude. And Steve, tell us about some of the cool features, bro, because I know you got one too.
Oh, I did. I got everything. Sent us a whole care package in the mail. It was unbelievable.
I love it.
The thing that's really cool about the 4.0, it allows you to customize your trim through all sorts of guard lengths, like 1 through 4, and also wireless charging. Like everything's wireless charging these days. Now I can even get my trimmer wireless charging. Electromagnetic induction. Do you even know what that is?
I don't even know what you just said, bro.
Exactly. The battery lasts longer. That's all I know.
Is Manscaped more technologically advanced than
the iPhone? Yeah.
Probably.
But listen, guys, like jokes aside, if you've been shaving with the same nut trimmer on your face, you've been doing it wrong.
If you wonder why you break out in
pimples, end up with you know what's.
Oh my God, dude. That's a thing though. Like I've done that before. It's like it's sometimes you just can't help it. You're like, you got to stop doing it, guys. You got to stop doing it. Get yourself one of these Lawnmower 4.0. This thing is quality too. Good material. I thought it was going to be light. It's not. It's heavy duty, durable.
Heavy.
You know what I mean? And what's crazy is that it's specifically engineered to tackle those weird crevices down there. You know what I'm saying? So, guys, get over to Manscaped. Get your 20% discount, okay? Discount code, capital N, capital B, capital R. We sent you. Go get it. And guys, it's even a great gift for your loved ones at Christmas. Christmas is coming up. 20% discount and free shipping. I'm telling you, you got to jump on this deal, guys. Okay? You got to jump on it. You got to get the quality products. It's hip now. Everyone's shaving their balls. You got to get on the train, guys. All right.
Steve. It up. 20% and free shipping.
You just love to see it. These are things you love to see.
Waterproof.
All right? And look, you know what else I love to see, Steve? 19 games unbeaten.
21.
Is it? Oh, crap. Did I mess up? Is it 21? Wow. I suck. I
think it's 21.
All right, watch. Hold on. So I guarantee you it's 19, bro. Hold on. What was our previous streak? 44 before we lost to Watford?
Very high.
No, it stood
very high.
61 or 68. 68 was the home run.
The
We
home
hadn't
run.
lost
Yeah.
at home.
Unbeaten was not 68.
No.
That's never been done.
Look, it's 19 or 21. I don't have the time to go back and look, but what I'm saying is that we're in good form right now. Okay. Towards the end of last season, even with our injuries, we caught our stride and it's carried over into this season. Okay. Now, Steve, United, though. Okay. I don't know if you caught the game. The
21
Champions
games
League game.
unbeaten.
All right. 21 it is. All right. So we're going in with the upper hand. But have you seen how
draws.
Man United
Only
have been
6
playing?
draws.
Have you
15
seen
wins and 6 draws.
Have you seen how Man United have been playing?
I've been hearing about it.
From me right now, just trying to get you to answer it.
I've been hearing about this, but I have not been watching them. I just hear there's trouble in paradise.
I've heard both. I've heard that like you got to give Ole a chance, and it's like you've been giving him a chance. Ole's been there for years now. It's like
Ole.
See
you later.
Gunnar, Solskjaer.
Dude, no, he can't. Ronaldo's back in town. Here's the thing. Look, I love Ronaldo. You guys can crucify me if you want because this is a Liverpool channel, but I love Ronaldo. I think he is the best player of all time. I don't know if love's the word, but respect.
Respect is a good word.
I just can't. Yeah, like watching him get managed by Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is just so weird to me.
Do you think do you think Ole can manage?
He knows more about the game. He's a better manager than him.
He's like LeBron.
It's exactly what it is. There we go. Perfect timing.
Yeah. That's what it is.
I mean, what are we doing here?
This is the problem I see with Man United and why I think your prediction is fairly accurate. I'm not going to predict. You guys know I don't. But look, there is a power shift when you bring in a player like Cristiano Ronaldo. Like, look at the names over there. I said this last week, and I 100% agree with it still today. There's a chemistry problem over there. There is. When you have those many egos and so many new faces and so much drama with Van den Beek, with Sancho, with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, with Harry Maguire, there's so much drama over there. And I feel like when drama seeps into the team, you develop those problems. Now, don't get me wrong. Man United, absolute quality side. Okay. But when you compare it to Liverpool's side, honestly, bro, the only player that I would probably put in there is Ronaldo. And even then, it's like you're putting Ronaldo in for Firmino or Jota, probably. But you have Salah and Mane over on the side. It's like, who else are you going to put in?
I think you could make the argument for Bruno. Whether we like him or not, whether we like respect his style of play or not, like he does produce numbers to an extent. But I also think Luke Shaw was unbelievable last season. That doesn't mean anything. I'm just giving him a shout. I'm just giving him a shout just because I think he deserves it.
Yeah.
He wouldn't start over Robertson. No way, no way in hell. Excuse my French. The team, look, dude, Edinson Cavani, Jadon Sancho, Rafael Varane, Donny van de Beek, in the span of 365 days? What is that? Who else? Who am I missing? Who else did they bring in? Since last summer, who'd they bring in?
Alex Tellez, right?
Holy Christ.
They're spending.
What is that?
This is the thing.
What is that, though? What is that? What are you going to do with those guys?
That's the thing, bro. They're trying to. They're
trying to buy a trophy.
Yes. Yes. And look,
and you know what sucks? You can't buy trophies. Number one, you can't buy them. Chelsea got the Champions League last year. So that's the only little blip on my big claim that you can't buy a trophy. But they also brought in Tuchel, whatever you want to call him.
Look,
very, very good turnaround defensively. But that's literally what they did because they weren't good. And then they bought 1 million players and spent $1 billion and they won the Champions League. But that's not how it works.
Here's the deal. Okay. With all of that said, Chelsea were a different story because yes, they spent huge, but tactically, like you said, with Thomas Tuchel or Tuchel, whatever, they had it all. They had tactics, they had talent, and they had chemistry, right? So they got stuff done. Man United clearly have talent. There's no question. Man United have talent. I don't think they have the tactics. I've never heard about anyone saying Man United's tactics are superior to any teams, okay? Because it changes all the time because when you get these new players in, you have to adapt to their style, okay? Because you know they're not coming in and adapting to old style. You think Cristiano Ronaldo was in those contract negotiations saying, all right, yeah, I guess I'll conform to what Ole wants to do. No. So then you develop chemistry issues, dude. I think we got their number. Now, it's not going to be an easy game. It never is. But I put Liverpool to win this one, dude.
Yeah, no. Any betting man would too. We're 4 points above them. Like
It's not a lot, though. It's early. It's early.
It's not time to write them off.
Yeah.
Dude, they have world-class players all over the pitch.
All over the pitch. David De Gea is back to his best form.
There's just always something. There's always something going on. It's like, okay, Bruno's a diver 1 week, but they're winning. And then the next week, it's like, okay, where's Pogba going to play next year? Is he going back to Juventus? Is he going to renew? Well, Barcelona want him. And then it's like, oh, Ronaldo came. I'll tell you why Ronaldo came. Because there was nowhere else for him to go.
See, I don't think that's why he came.
No. Here's what I'm going to say. Listen to me. He can't go back to Real Madrid because it's a bad look on him. Of course he could have. They would have taken him back. Anyone would take Ronaldo for the right price. But he also could have stayed at Juventus, but there's no chance of winning anything at Juventus. Aside from that, where would you go? Man City? That was an option.
No, he would get torn apart.
Then you're spitting in everyone's face. But he was this close to going to Man City, apparently.
I don't know about that.
So, unless you're going back to what Sporting? There he was?
Yeah.
I mean, dude, like when you're that big, there's only so much you can do.
Yeah.
That was his only way out, was to go to United.
Well, look, I'll agree with that, but I'll also say I don't think the reason he went was because it was his only way out. Okay, I mean, if you look at his stats in Serie A, he dominated the league, right?
He was
Whether
the best
or
player
not
in the league last year.
Yeah, I mean, he dominated it. Like he won stuff there. I mean, he didn't win the Champions League, but he didn't win the Serie A last year, but the year before they won, didn't they? Or they won trophies. Like, I mean, I'm telling you,
like Golden Boot over there.
Yeah, so he clearly dominated that league.
He won Serie A Player of the
dominated
Year.
Spain,
all that shit. He won everything.
Dominated England.
Champions League.
Now look, because Man United was where he made a name for himself. It's a loyalty thing, bro. He wants to go back. That's why you got all these rumors about players that we love coming back to the club, right? I mean, there's always talk of Suarez coming back. What a great, reunite. What word am I trying to say? Reunion. Jesus, what a great reunion that would be, right? But Cristiano Ronaldo was a different story in the sense that he won so much with Man United. He didn't leave on bad terms. Like Man United made him. You know what I mean? And at the time, it was like him, Sir Alex Ferguson. He was the face of that club, arguably. So then he goes and conquers Spain. He conquers Italy. He's not going to go to Man City. He's not going to go to PSG or some scrubs in France. He's too good for that. He goes to the best leagues. The thing, I don't see Ronaldo playing in Germany. That's the only other option. But I don't think he would. I don't think that's a good fit for him. But coming back to England,
I thought he would. I thought he would go to Germany so he could say he won all 4 of those.
Right, and that's what I thought.
Because France doesn't count.
No, it doesn't.
Ligue 1 doesn't count. I don't care who you are. I'll get on a private video chat with you and speak with you and hash it out if you think the French league means a goddamn thing, because it doesn't at all.
Fair. I mean, they got a lot of young talent. They got a lot of young talent, Steve.
Bundesliga 3-4 years ago, I would have said, yeah, legit. And I still think it is. I still think it's a solid league.
Yeah.
But I thought he would do that. I thought he would do that just to look at Messi and say, hey, I did it 1, 2, 3, 4. You did it in 1.
Yeah. And
because now at this point,
so far he hasn't done anything.
But at this point, it's over. Like the whole, can you perform domestically? Can you perform in Europe? The conversation between Messi and Ronaldo, and we could actually make our own show about this.
Yeah.
Like 2, 3, 5 hours worth. Messi went to France to play with Neymar and Mbappe.
Yeah.
Not that he had a choice, because he couldn't stay at Barcelona. They can't afford him.
Right.
And there's not many teams that could. But like, you're going to play with two of the top 5 to 8 players in the world right now.
Yeah,
Ronaldo's
well,
at Manchester United with no one.
I wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't.
Who's
I know.
he with? Who's he playing with?
Look at
Bruno.
look.
Bruno?
I'm not, Steven, listen to me for a second. You look at those players, and yeah, maybe they're not the best in the world in their positions, but they're still world-class players. Pogba, Bruno, De Gea.
None of them are top 10 players in the world.
That's not what I
PSG
said.
has
That's
3
not what I
of them.
said. It's not what I said.
But that's
Why
what
are
I'm
we
thinking
debating
about.
Man United and Ronaldo right now?
That's what I'm thinking about. That's what I'm thinking about. Man United does not have a top 10 player in the world on their team.
Look, all right, let's get back to Liverpool for a second. Starting lineup prediction for the game, okay? I really think Bobby starts. I really do. I think you put Bobby, Mane, and Salah, and then sub on Jota again. And then our midfield. One thing I can't believe about the Champions League game is that Keita scores a world-class goal, then gets burnt twice. Bad. Klopp subs him off at halftime. Okay? We'll never know the reason, but we can assume that it was poor defending. Does Klopp trust Keita to play in this Man United game?
Absolutely not.
I agree.
But I didn't even think he trusted him enough to play in the Atletico game. So who am I to answer that?
So what are you thinking? Milner, Fabinho, Hendo? Or if Thiago's, I don't know if Thiago will be healthy yet.
I don't think Thiago and Jones are there. I don't think we can count on them.
Let's
I think you'll
assume
see
they're out.
Milner.
Yeah, Milner, of course.
Milner, Fabinho, Hendo. I guess.
You got to go that. You got to go that.
Unless you need Harvey Elliott, Kyle.
First off, there's a video that came out today. He's starting to do some like partial weight bearing stuff in the pool, which is good. So he's got his rehab underway. Good for him. We need Harvey Elliott, dude.
He's my second favorite player, third favorite player.
It goes Bobby Firmino.
Fourth.
Oh
Virgil,
my God.
Mo.
You can't do this. We can't do this because I'm always going to second guess.
I'm getting a Harvey jersey though. Harvey kit.
You got to get a Harvey kit, bro. Like, you know who's who's climbing the ranks? And it's not because I didn't like him. Obviously, I like all the players. I love all the players, but there's certain players that I just can't stop loving. But you know who's climbed into my top 5? Trent.
I guess. There you go. Yeah, he's unreal.
His defending is better. His ability to create is so next level, dude. And it's like he's not even trying.
We see him do things that no one else in the world can do. And I'm not sitting here saying that in the sense that he's the best right back in the world, because I truly believe he is. But this man is gifted.
Yep.
His right foot is like a catapult. He just touches the ball. It goes wherever he wants with as much curve and as much pace as he wants. It's unbelievable.
You know what it reminds me of? You know what it reminds me of? When he kicks it with his right foot, like a long diagonal pass. You know what it reminds me of? Did you ever play
laser
tetherball?
Beam coming off of Austin Powers' gun. Sharks with laser beams.
All right, well okay. Sharks with laser beams. But did you ever play tetherball? Where you hit the ball around the pole and it slowly...
Oh, yeah.
For some reason, that's what it reminds me of. He just gets a hold of that ball and it just swings.
No one else can do it. No one. Not even Virgil. Virgil hits those diagonals, but they float. Trent can put those 8 feet above the ground for 100 yards. No dip.
You know how difficult that is? You know how difficult that is?
It's not even possible. Difficult ain't the word. It's not even possible. He's the only one that can do it.
Because if I'm kicking a ball long, bro, it needs to be at least 20 feet in the air. At least maybe even 30 to go the long.
And yours is still only going 30 yards.
Okay, come on now. I can at least hit 36.
I don't know.
All I'm saying is when Trent and Harvey and Salah were linking up on that near side the first couple of games, Jesus Christ.
Harvey's coming back this season, so don't worry.
Yeah, he will.
Harvey back by, I'd say, April.
Yeah, well, he'll feature before the end of the season for sure. We miss Harvey Elliott in a situation like the AFCON thing, just going back to the AFCON thing, because Harvey's versatile. He could play on that right wing, right? We are going to see Minamino, Origi. No, look, I want him in midfield.
We're going to get somebody in January. If they're going for 8 weeks, we're going to buy somebody in January. 100%.
No, we have to now. Okay.
Yeah.
And so the options, right? Adeyemi, which he's been linked with Bayern like today and yesterday, like he's had talks.
The guy from okay, yeah, I know you're talking about. Yeah.
But Liverpool are definitely in for
him. Do you think he's ready to play in the Premier League?
Didn't say that.
But do you think he is? I'm asking you.
No, but he's a player.
If he's not going to play in January, I don't want him. I need someone who's ready to play.
But here's the problem with that, Steve. You buy someone who's ready to play, and then 8 games later, when everyone comes back, they'll never play, which is why in January.
That's fine.
Listen, if
Joe Gomez ain't playing.
Listen
Alex
for a second.
Oxlade-Chamberlain ain't playing.
Listen
Origi
for a
ain't playing.
second.
Konate ain't sniffing the bench, let alone the pitch.
Listen to me, Smalls. All right. You need to buy a player that's young and going to develop. Because if yes,
no, you don't. No, I don't think you do. I get the thought process, but you don't.
So you bring in a great player who's just going to get benched after 8 games.
No, you bring in a great player that's going to fill into the rotation. That's better than Origi and Minamino.
Okay, Kyle. I do agree with that.
What am I going to do with this kid from Germany? That might be better than Origi. Might be.
I haven't even watched a highlight.
40 million. What's that going to do for me? What's it going to do for me? Tell me, please.
Who we bringing in? Rafinha? Tielemans? Oh my God.
Jeez, man.
Tielemans for 40 mil.
No, you said 65.
He would be. That's the sarcastic joke. People were saying we could get him for 40. It's like, no, you cannot.
I think we could, though.
Oh, my God.
Anyways, listen. Fucking
Lewandowski?
Nice.
Did you see one thing real quick before we continue about the transfers?
Now you're speaking
Bobby was linked. Did you see that Bobby was linked with a move to Bayern? I almost cried reading that.
I've seen Bobby linked to Atletico Madrid.
Yep.
Bayern, Real Madrid.
Yep.
Barcelona.
I haven't seen Barcelona.
Where was he at? Hertha Berlin, Schalke.
Hoffenheim.
Oh, jeez, Hoffenheim.
And then he played for Florence, I think, in Brazil.
Jeez, man. I've seen him linked everywhere. I think if anything, Bobby has taken this opportunity to sit behind Jota and say, okay, no, I get it. I wasn't producing enough. You want to sub me on? That's fine. I'm one with the Lord. I'm not going to get upset.
He is so devout.
He really is. Him and Allison.
Yeah.
And Fabinho, the Brazilians. That's what they do.
Yeah. Well, these particular Brazilians, though, because they're very religious, because I feel like you don't see Neymar posting about, like reading scripture and stuff.
I don't know anything about that, but you're right. You're right. I'm not even gonna act like I deserve to speak on this subject, but he's also like so in tune with like his faith and reality that he's okay with just being like coming off the bench.
Yeah.
Because it's all God's plan. And he comes in and just lights it up. It's unbelievable.
I can't express to you guys how in love I am with Bobby Firmino, and how in love Steven is with Bobby Firmino, and how in love we are with Bobby Firmino. I could literally do a 5-hour segment just hyperbolically ranting about Firmino. Just exaggeration after exaggeration, and it would be the best show ever.
We should.
Honestly.
We should, because if we did that, it would go absolutely viral. Like if we took it like 6, 8, 10 hours nonstop, it would go viral and it would get to him and he would understand what we feel. Finally.
Nothing but Bobby Firmino 10-hour loop.
Yeah, just unbelievable. Just like exaggeration, insanity, like pure insane stuff, like just crazy stuff. He would finally understand how we feel.
Like, I would go back and just watch every goal, and we'd pause it after the goal, and then we'd just talk about it.
I really
Rant for a
don't
little
think
bit.
there's ever been any player in the sport like him. Not as good as him. I'm not saying that. Like him. Someone like him.
I'd
I've
agree
never
with that.
seen anyone play like him. Someone as selfless as unselfish. Someone that's expressed as much selflessness. Someone with as much creativity and swag. The ability to drop back, to play defense in front of goal. You're a striker, pal.
Did you see him recover the ball in the Champions League game in our own box? After he made a mistake, he tracked back because he lost the ball, and he won the ball back in the box. And then off the field, he's a family man.
His attitude is just unbelievable.
He plays
There's never been
piano.
anyone like him. Never been anyone like him, I don't think.
He
I really
reads
don't.
scripture daily.
Actually, maybe Mo. There's
Most
been
most
some drama surrounding Mo at some points here and there. When he gets taken off, he gets mad and this, that, and the other thing.
That's nothing. That's nothing. But can
I'd say
I
him
point
and
out
Mo
a
are model
reoccurring
citizens.
theme? Let me point out a reoccurring theme with this team. Everyone on our team is a good person. Is just a flat out good person. Okay? You can't find me one player in this team in the starting 11, that is. That's just that you can criticize, right? Like before, when it wasn't Klopp's team, when he still had players here and there who weren't part of Klopp's team. For example, Sturridge. Sturridge would get a lot of slack for being lazy, this and that, whatever. Okay? Even Origi gets it sometimes now. But you look, Salah, Sadio Mane, Bobby Firmino, Diogo Jota, they're just class acts, nice people, family men. Then you get to the midfield, James Milner, hardest worker in the Premier League. You have Fabinho, who's exactly like Alisson and Bobby in just the sense that they're great people. Okay. And you have Fabinho's wife getting involved in the team. You have Hendo, who's the epitome of a captain. Okay. And then you get into the shy guys, right? Minamino and Keita and those guys. They're shy, but they're still good guys. Then you get to the back line. Virgil van Dijk, absolute unit of a man, the epitome of a man. All right. And then you go to Joel Matip, funny as hell without trying to be. Makes forward runs. Robertson, funniest dude, I think, on the team aside from Ox, maybe. Okay. And then Trent and Jones, Scousers. Dude, I just
Trent's
can't.
the only one with an edge. Like an edge.
Yeah,
Like an
you're
edge.
right. You're right.
It's
Like
Trent.
at any moment he can kind of like
Get
give
a
himself.
little. Yeah, he's kind of a loose cannon. But he's a Scouser, so like there's no knocks against a Scouser.
No.
The thing with Trent is like
he could
he
get
was
involved in
not
like a
supposed to be
celebrity
this good.
scandal. Like, you know what I mean?
When they put Trent Alexander-Arnold in 4 years ago, I was like, get him off the pitch now. Number 66, like get him out of here now. He was a 53 in FIFA. Get him out of here.
53?
I don't know. I don't ever want to see this guy on my screen. He played a few games. I was like, man, he's all right.
But then you think about Klein, and then you're like, wait a minute. This guy's way better than Nathan Klein.
But that's the thing. Like, I think Trent is like, he shined when he was given the opportunity. But like, he didn't deserve the opportunity, almost like he wasn't ready. So people just like didn't expect it. And like, he's got that chip on his shoulder.
Steve, this is the best league in the world, though. Nothing is gifted to you. You get an opportunity and you have to seize opportunities. That is life in a nutshell. Life is going to give you opportunities. You can either make them or they kind of fall in your lap. But if you don't take advantage of the opportunity, it's your own fault. And Trent simply took advantage of the opportunity. Yeah. And good for him. Just like Tsimikas, this year, Tsimikas took the opportunity, played well. It's not the same, but,
We're not going to see him again, Kyle.
Yes, we will.
When?
In a Cup
When
game.
somebody cuts Andy Robertson's legs off in 2036?
Oh my God,
When is
bro.
Costas Tsimikas going to step back on the pitch?
When
On
he
a regular
rotates or
basis.
when there's a cup game?
Rotate or a cup game. That sounds to me like Nico Williams, Kyle.
No. Nico Williams isn't even I wouldn't classify him as a backup. Okay. No, let me put it this way. Tsimikas is
He played the other day.
Let me put it this way. Tsimikas is a rotational player. Nico's a backup.
Why do you think Tsimikas is a rotational player?
Because of this is what I was talking about. When he played earlier this season, he proved to me that this guy should be in the rotation. You cannot just sit this guy.
Why'd he play?
Because Robertson was injured. But
so he's a replacement, not a rotational player.
How are you going to do my guy like that? How are you going to do the Greek freak like that? Don't act like you didn't love it when he played.
I thought he was very, very good.
That's it. Period. That's it. That's all I needed to hear. He's very, very good, but he's not Andrew Robertson. But since he's very, very good, you have to rotate him. You have to play him.
That's what I don't think you understand. And I don't think any of these people understand. None of you.
Well, currently right now there's 0 people.
Just because someone's good does not mean they have to play. Ibrahima Konate does not stand a chance at playing in this title run. Not a chance.
But I agree with that. But he also has 3 center backs ahead of him. Tsimikas has Robertson ahead of him. And Robertson, despite the fact he has done it the past 3 or 4 seasons, he's probably not going to play every game.
We're talking about the one-off game here, like once every couple months. Is that what we're talking about?
What are we talking about, Steve? What are we
talking
debating?
about? Rotational player.
Are we debating our own team?
You know what rotation is? Rotation is Keita or Thiago, like players that play. Milner or
players that play.
Fabinho. Tsimikas doesn't play. He doesn't play. He plays when there is no other. When Robertson is hurt. That's not rotation.
All right. Well, that's a fair argument. It's a fair argument. My only point, Steve, is that he's good. He's so good. When he's played, he has been great. Yeah, he got turned around a couple times, but he's good. He's good. But
I definitely think he is. But we got to keep our expectations down.
Yeah. No, I'm not trying to gas the kid up, right? I mean, he's not going to take the starting spot over from Robertson. That's not what I'm trying to say. I'm just saying there's a gap, but there's not a huge gap like there is between Trent and Nico.
You have to remember, this is my job. This is what I'm here to do. Shoot it straight. No, it's not the same as Nico and Trent, but they're in the same boat.
Yeah.
They get in when something goes wrong. That's it.
Fair enough. So who's your starting 11 against Man United?
Typical back four.
Okay.
Assuming Curtis and Thiago are not playing. I'm going to go Hendo. I'm going to go Fabinho.
Yep.
I do want to say Keita because I think Klopp wants to say, hey, man, screw the media. I got you. You're my guy.
And I would respect that. I would really respect that.
I would too. But I think this is a big, big game.
So Milner.
So I think you're going to see Milner, which unfortunately puts us at somewhat of a disadvantage creativity-wise. But at the end of the day, Naby hasn't been creating much.
Yeah.
Either way. He scored a couple goals, but that's the only thing he's done.
Okay, well, look, let's calm down for a second. I mean, from a midfield perspective, our big complaint has always been we don't create goals from midfield. Here, Naby Keita comes this season. He's played in 7 games in the Premier League. He has 2 goals. So it's
but they're both volleys. He hasn't created a damn thing. They're both worldly volleys, which you need to be a very, very talented and skilled player to do. but it's split second. It's not consistent chance creation. It's not something you can count on.
Oh, he's still got to be in the right spot to make it. But look, that's not what we're debating. So I agree. What about the front three, standard front three, or are you going Jota?
I don't know. I hate to say it, but I think I'm going to cop out and say I don't know.
I'm going Bobby. Bobby, Salah, Mane. Midfield.
I think the way they're playing, you have to.
Yeah, no, you have to. And then
But I
Jota,
would not be surprised.
You can sub Jota on. I mean, you can sub Jota on whenever you want.
Yeah, but Jota's also he's a serial goal scorer.
But he hasn't been hot recently. He's cooled off. His last goal was against Brentford. You know, I mean, he's cooled off a little bit, but I think you start Bobby. The benefit of having Jota and Bobby is that you can start either one, and then the other one comes in and plays. Hell, Klopp could sit Mane and start Jota. We don't know.
No, seriously, Klopp could literally start Divock Origi and Minamino, and we would have no idea. And like, people would just be like, "All right, whatever. The game's starting. We have to."
That's how I was against AC Milan when Divock Origi started. I was like, "What the hell is going on? This is the Champions League, and Divock is starting." But then,
you know what that is? Lack of respect for AC Milan. That's all that is.
Or it's Klopp saying, "Look, Divock, bro, just go have yourself a day, fam."
Yeah, seriously, like they all hate you. Everyone behind me, everyone on social media, everyone in front of me on the other side, they all hate you. They're all roasting you. Do something.
Yeah.
Do something. Because, by the way, Diogo and Bobby both have knocks, so like we kind of need you.
Yeah. And then he goes in and he makes that beautiful scoop assist to Salah.
I haven't seen that from anyone in 3 years.
No.
Scoop assist. No one.
When was the last time you? I can't even remember.
I haven't. See Fabinho lob it off the top from the center circle.
Yeah.
That's it. No one else puts it up in the air like that.
I mean, it's just that's up here. That's all up here. That's just him being like creative. Like, look, I got to get the ball to Salah. There's people in front of me. I'm going over the top, fam. And then Klopp,
the only person that scores every time. Mo.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy, dude. Look, you doing a score? You already did a score prediction, so I'm not going to do a score prediction.
3-1.
All right, but guys, you always leave your score predictions down in the comments section below. We appreciate you guys tuning in and watching the quote-unquote live stream, okay? And guys, you got to go check out Manscaped, bro. 20% off. All you do is enter 3 letters, and you get 20% off plus free shipping. And you can get this for anyone. It can be a gag gift. It can be a functional gift that you actually use because this stuff is quality, okay?
Christmas.
I'm a big fan of it.
Christmas. Get your favorite person in the world a Bobby Firmino jersey and a lawnmower 4.0. Please and thank you.
Because nothing says Merry Christmas like Bobby Firmino and hairless balls.
A clean pair of jingle bells.
That's good. I like that. Man, Steve, that's a one-liner right there.
Yes, sir.
All right, Steve. I appreciate you coming on, man. And until next time, Reds, take care.